Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and we're back with another episode of Q&A. So, I know it's been a while since the last time I've done one of these. It's been a really long while. But now, I'm officially back doing Q&As. Hopefully, it won't take us long when we do episode 4. Hopefully. So we got a boatload of questions, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. Man, it feels good to do one of these again. My God, we need to start doing more of these, folks. We need to start doing more of these. My God. Alright, let's start with the first question. We got 75 questions. That's a buttload of questions. Alright, the first question is from Evolve Goji. I know that's not his real name for those of you who are new, but that is what I'm calling him, and he has allowed me to call him that, so, yeah. Anyway, so, this says, will you do the video if any of us request introducing myself when I send you a post on my post on my channel? No, I don't do requests. That's the thing on this channel. I know some people are willing to do requests for other people, but I'm not going to be one of them. I don't do requests. So, sorry. If you were in charge of the Monsterverse, what would you change? What would you do and what would you change? Good question. If I was in charge of the Monsterverse, I would honestly change all the retcons. I would change, like, for example, changing the retcon of, like, the Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 3. I would change that. Instead of just, doing something entirely new, I would make it where Godzilla is chasing Shiromiro? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't say his name the first time. Anyways. And, the other retcons will be like, just anything. I would just fix all the retcons, basically. I would prevent all those retcons from happening. That is basically what I would do. Okay, I've not gotten to that question, but maybe I will soon. But on your own Fan Godzilla series, and I'm talking about the one that Karen3 mentioned. Again, I have not gotten to that question yet. But what is Godzilla's family going to be like? And is he going to be like a destroyer or a savior? I would say at first he'll be a destroyer, and then he will move on to savior. I'm pretty sure that's going to confuse a lot of people, but when I get to that question, I'm pretty sure you'll understand why. And his family, I'm not going to go into it. I will make a post about it. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on. You know what? Hold on, folks. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. That's better. You'll just have to ignore that weird sound. I'm sorry if you can't see me too well. Hold on. There. Hopefully that should fix it. And don't ask what that was. Okay, let's just move on. Alright, so the next question says, so here's an interesting one. So if you were to start your own Godzilla series, similar to Dinomania, with the exact same animation style, what kind of story would you have for Godzilla? Is he going to be like an ancient creature from millions of years ago? or is it gonna be a Godzillasaurus that got mutated by nuclear bombs? Again, if you guys don't know what Still doesn't talk about, just wait until we get to King Ghidorah 2003's question. So, I don't want to go for an ancient creature from millions of years ago, because almost everyone is doing that for their Godzillas, for their own Godzilla stories. So I would say for my story, I would have Godzilla basically be a Godzillasaurus that got mutated by nuclear bombs. So, yeah. Which episode do you think that Gojiren will appear in Lord of the Galaxy? That's a tough question. But I would say rather episode 5, episode 6, or episode 7. I don't know. I'm mostly leaning to episode 5, because I really want to see what Gojiren looks like in Lord of the Galaxy. So, yeah. How come Godzilla Earth, Godzilla Ultima, and Shin Godzilla are not going to be in the swapping Godzilla story thing? I've said it a bunch of times, but I'll say it again. Godzilla Earth, he's not going to be in there because, well, for one, he's going to do the exact same thing what he did. Like, for example, if I do Godzilla Earth in the Monsterverse, he'll basically do the exact same thing what he did in his own universe. He'll be killing off all monsters and killing off all of humanity. Even if I were to somehow make Godzilla Earth not kill off all the kaiju, he's still going to go after all of humanity, so if anything, it will just be the exact same but within a different universe. Godzilla Ultima, he's a higher dimensional being, so as a result, he'll just one-tap the Monsterverse. And Shin Godzilla is a kaiju that's constantly evolving. So, if anything, it wouldn't be fair. Well, it would be interesting, but it just wouldn't be fair. So, yeah, let's continue. How do you feel about the Monsterverse? How do you feel that the Monsterverse is constantly doing a bunch of retcons? Folks, let's be honest here. I think at this point, the retcons are going to be what is going to be the Monsterverse's downfall. Let's be honest here. These retcons are going out of control, and I think if this continues, they're going to be the downfall of the Monsterverse. So, yeah. Do the Mothra twins exist in the Megaverse? Yes. And I will do it. I'll do a post about it when I get to the Mega Mothra species. And you'll be shocked to see what I have in store for the Mothra twins in the Megaverse. How come you don't like Juvia from the Fairy Tail series? I don't like her because of her personality. Like, folks, for those of you who do like Juvia, that's fine. You have your own character you like. But please don't come after me. But I just find Juvia as a very annoying character, honestly. I find her as a very annoying character. Like, in the Japanese English sub, like, she's saying, Juvia heard this, or Juvia heard, or Juvia did that, or Juvia wants Gray to kiss Juvia, or something else like that. Like, seriously, why are you saying her name? Just say, I heard that too. And it's weird because in the English stuff, she doesn't say her name, but it's just, ugh. I can't tell if rather the creators of the Fairy Tail series absolutely gave me a character that I absolutely despise, or I don't know. Either way, why is Gray choosing that as his love interest? This is why I have Julia in the Godzilla family series to be a punching bag. Jesus. Besides How to Train Your Dragon, what is your favorite DreamWorks movie? I have a few other favorite Kung Fu Panda movies, favorite movies, not Kung Fu Panda movies. Obviously Kung Fu Panda. I absolutely love the Kung Fu Panda movies. I don't know how I feel about the fourth movie. I've seen it, and I don't know how I feel about it. For some reason, I find Kung Fu Panda 3 to be better than the fourth movie. DreamWorks, I swear to God, if you mess up on Kung Fu Panda 5, which I'm hearing that we might get a Kung Fu Panda 5 movie, I will not forgive you to somehow manage to mess that movie up. I'll do my thoughts and opinions on a post soon. But besides Kung Fu Panda, I like Madagascar. And Monsters vs. Alien. I know it says movie, but I'm just going to say movies. Because there's more movies that I like besides How to Train Your Dragon. I used to be a Shrek fan, but not anymore. I'm not a Shrek fan anymore. Please don't come after me. How do you feel about the Fairy Tail, a 100-Year Quest so far? It's okay, for starters. It's actually pretty okay. And I get to see my beautiful queen and my beautiful girl. My beautiful daughter and my beautiful queen in an episode. Even though, I gotta ask, why the hell is Orr glaring like that? She's glaring. I don't know why she's like that. She's looking like so determined to fight a bad guy all of a sudden. Like, seriously. I don't know why. Like, she looks so determined. I don't know why. It's actually confusing. And folks, I saw like a manga picture about that scene. If you don't know which scene I'm talking about, just look it up. But I seen a manga picture of that scene, and at first I thought it was fan made because it looked so, well, how do I say it? It looked it looked like something that fans would normally make. I thought it was fan made. But instead, it's actually real. It's an actual scene that the creators actually made. I cannot believe that. It's actually ridiculous. But, yeah. Will you do a Q&A for the Megaverse? Maybe. How do you feel that Disney is doing almost all of their movies into live-action remakes? And if you have a favorite live-action remake, what is it? I mean, it's Disney. Come on, let's be honest here. Disney wants a buttload of money at this point. And obviously, against to their competitors like Sonic 3, freaking Transformers 1, and Godzilla Minus 1, they're getting their asses kicked, I'm gonna say this. I would have preferred they just left the old school movies behind and just, make something new. And try to be creative for once. As for if I have a favorite live-action movie, it is The Jungle Book 2016.